TSOA. Sean Johnston here, bringing you NSAA NFHS training tape number 9. This will be our final training tape for the season. Those officials who were given 8-man playoff assignments this week, congratulations. And those officials who will be receiving playoff assignments throughout the playoffs, congratulations. You've worked hard. You've earned it. Let's do the players and teams right by doing our final preparation for the playoff season. The first play we're going to take a look at here is a illegal blindside block. And not necessarily of is it or is it not, but as a crew of 5, how we could work together and transition from our initial key to zone and officiate players. As this play goes here, the ball is coming towards the H side of the field. And the H should be working at this point to get behind the play, because the farther behind the play, now the better view we now have in the blocking ahead of the ball carrier. However, it's difficult to get behind the play that quick with the speed of the game. So now we take a look at what other officials can transition to a different area, a different zone, all right, to see this block. So the back judge, to begin the play, probably would be on this side of the field, balance formation, and we're going to err on the side of the line judge. But there is nothing to officiate over here. We know the ball is going to the top of the screen, so now let's find the next nearest threat. And here we are. There is the illegal blindside block. So in a 5-person crew, we have to be able to, what is our key, then read the tackle, run or pass, and then if our key is not threatened, find the next threat. So at the end of the play here, we would have an illegal blindside block ahead of the, or at the line of scrimmage, the big yard line, and then we have the result of the play is a loss of 4. So we would now give the defense the option: illegal blindside block, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, or decline the foul for illegal blindside block and take the result of the play. The next play we have here, we have a catch, no catch. Again, 5-person mechanics and how we as a 5-person crew can work together to piece pieces of the puzzle together to get the call correct. Umpire doing a very good job. As this play, they run pass, and this umpire is moving forward on a pass play. And a reminder, because now the line of scrimmage officials are going downfield, so they lose perspective of where the neutral zone is when it comes to illegal forward pass and ineligible linemen downfield. We do have a legal forward pass. We got linemen staying near the neutral zone, and now we have a pass over the middle of the field. With the pass over the middle of the field, umpires, make sure you turn to now assist. We have a what we call a triangular look at a catch, no catch over the middle of the field. All right, so we have 3 officials surrounding the football, and we don't know which angle is going to be the angle that is the best to rule this catch, no catch. So now as the ball gets near the receiver's hands, if we zoomed in on this, we would see that the ball is touching the ground prior to the 2 hands in control of the ball or the 2 hands under the ball. And you see the back judge and the line of scrimmage official, they're not able to see the football or the nose of the ball. And this umpire who turned with the football has that perfect look-through look. So now we get to going, and we have the back judge and the line judge not give any signal, which is what we want to do. We don't know yet. If you don't know, do not signal. It is nothing until you call it something. But we have the official, right here is the umpire, coming in with an incomplete pass. The learning moment here is we have to bring attention to ourselves, all right? Because now we have a second signal of catch. One signal incomplete pass, one signal of catch. We want to avoid this. Umpire, you had the best angle, you had the correct call. Run in there, blow your whistle, and over emphatically call incomplete pass. This next clip is to review punt mechanics and the importance of all officials doing their responsibilities so we do not miss a foul that could affect the play. Snap goes, line judge releases downfield at the snap while looking at the players into the middle of the field. Back judge on the outside shoulder of the receiver who will be receiving the kick on the headlinesman side of the ball, because that side of the field, they do not have an official running down the field. As this play goes, since this line judge is looking into the field of play, he sees the threat. This foul takes place during the kick. And at the end of the play, the receiving team will be the next team to snap the ball. So a foul during the kick by the receivers, and the receiving team will be the next team to snap the ball. We have what we call a post-scrimmage kick enforcement, PSK. This will be holding during the kick, half the distance to the goal, first down and 10 for team in white at the 3-yard line. Good mechanics. We cannot allow the receiving teams to continue to hold down the field, and definitely cannot allow takedown holds during a kick. This next play, we're going to go over hurdling by the ball carrier. We have the defender having 2 feet on the ground and attempting to tackle the ball carrier. Officials, reminder, when the ball's running towards you, get behind so you have a better opportunity to see the whole play. We cannot allow a ball carrier to jump over a defender that is tackling or has 2 feet on the ground. Had that defender been laying on the ground, they can jump. But due to player safety, we do not want ball carriers to hurdle an opponent. The defense now has a choice. They could have 4th down and take the result of the play, or they could take the 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage or the spot of the foul, depending on the judgment where the officials feel the hurdling took place, and it would remain 3rd down. Ball carriers, you cannot hurdle over a defender that has 2 feet on the ground. I'm sure we're going to see quite a few plays like this when it comes playoff time. We got 4th down and goal, or a point after attempt for 2 points. Right now, we cannot tell the difference. What we do need to do, have the down box operator turn the box so we cannot see 4th down. If we do not see 4th down, we know it's a point after attempt. And that's what we do have here. We have a point after attempt, and the offense is going to go for 2. We are reminding ourselves, number 1, at the snap, line of scrimmage officials get to the goal line extended. This G is way too close to the field. As we're walking in pregame, get these markers well behind the out of bounds line so we have room to work. The other thing we are reminding ourselves, only the offense can score on a PAT. We're going to have the play go. We all know what's coming here. We have the tush push, aka quarterback sneak. The quarterback is number 5. Number 5 has the ball. And by rule, we cannot have two hands directly on number 5 and pushing and aiding that one single ball carrier forward into the end zone. Now, as we go, we lose number 5. The two wingback blockers are legally blocking the pile, and this last player coming in from behind, his hand is not going to be on the ball carrier, but moving the pile. So officials, this right now is not clearly only pushing the ball carrier. They are pushing the pile. Line of scrimmage officials, we need you on the goal line at this moment. As we have this play out, we probably do not see the football. All right, we see the pile of players on the ground. We as officials need to run in. Wherever we see the football immediately in possession by the offense, that's what's going to determine touchdown, point after attempt successful or not. Understand the importance of this call. This would make it 42-41 if successful, 40-41 if unsuccessful. Put ourselves in a position to have great mechanics to lead to great judgment. This play right here demonstrates an NFHS rule difference than what most people see on television. This is 8-man football, but they have 9 players break the huddle. It is not a foul because 9 players break the huddle. It's a foul because 9 players remained in the huddle, communicated with each other, and remained on the field for more than 3 seconds. So referees and umpires, as you are counting the players, if you have either 12 and 11 man, 9 and 8 man, 7 and 6 man, you are now keeping track of 3 seconds. If they remain on the field with more than what is allowed by rule after 3 seconds, that's when it becomes a foul for illegal substitution. As a rule reminder, when that free kick is untouched by the receiver and goes out of bounds, the receiving team has options. 5 yards, re-kick, take the results of the play, 5 yards in advance where it went out of bounds, or place the ball at the line of demarcation by rule at that level of play. So 35-yard line for 11-man, 25-yard line for 6-man, and 8-man. But what's the significance of this play when it comes to history in the state of Nebraska? This was the first foul reported by a female referee. So congratulations, Gwen Porter, for being the first female referee in the state of Nebraska high school varsity football history. And a huge shout out to the crew chief, Cliff Shelton, of giving her the opportunity to break down one more barrier in our great state history. Officials, thank you for taking time out with PSOA this week. Good luck on week 9. Those working 8-man, good luck in the first round of playoffs, and good luck to all crews working playoffs throughout the final portion of the 2025 NSAA football season. Officials, remember, you're only as good as your last call.